Okay, cowboys. This is smaller scale than big 33,000 acre deserts in New Mexico. This is just an acre of ground. My wife Laura, who happens to be natural grandma, is passionate about putting carbon down, putting manure on top of it, and regenerating. She has pullets she's raising for chicken tractor customers that want to buy a chicken tractor and have some pullets ready to lay. She's got them in, and you can see what she's doing here. Putting chicken manure on carbon. This grass this isn't no nanny grass. This is grass that's had chickens over it for the last 2 years. She's covered this entire acre up to that house up there. In the last 2 years, it's the third season. It grows some kind of forage, and it's rained a lot, and she's having a hard time keeping up with it. But you can see where they've been. That particular spot over there was a rain, and they had to sit there for about a day and a half. It's just better to leave them on that spot where the water didn't run through there. But that's all the way back. She's covered all this ground behind us, and she's moving on forward with this chicken tractor. That's a 10 by 12, and that chicken tractor, which is a 10 by 12. This is a strip right here in the middle that she'll come back on with the one over here, this one over here on the left. She'll come back up this strip with it. That one over there is going on towards that road. She pushes it west, pulls them east. You see, with 40 some pullets in this 10 by 12, they're not making quite the same impact as that tractor over there that's got probably 110 small pullets in it. But see the chicken manure on top of the grass, riding the carbon down. We are probably taking 5% and tromping down 95%. Okay, some of you soil scientists, share it. Somebody share this with Ray Archuleti, Gabe Brown, Doug Peterson, Alan Williams, all you real carbon cowboys, Will Harris, all you guys. Y'all do this in a lot of different ways than Natural Grandma does, but she does it with aluminum chicken tractors, and it makes an impact. Look at the grass here. Look at, this chicken tractor is like 36 inches tall. It's hard to push this over that. It's like a roller when you push it. It pushes it down. You see, this don't look like we did much to it. It don't look like there's that much chicken manure on there, but I'm telling you, where that one over there sat up there for a day and a half, that's probably 400 or 500 pounds of natural N per acre. We're gonna plant some sweet corn in that little square. We'll do a little sod farming there. What do you think of that, boys? But there's the deal. Laura at naturalgrandma.com. Some of you real cowboys maybe ought to be man enough to wish Laura a happy birthday here on the 5/20 of 2024. Email her, Laura at Natural Grandma. Say, you go girl. You are a carbon cowgirl. You are making things happen with your chickens. You don't have to have 40,000 acres, guys, to do this. You can do this on a backyard, a half an acre. This is an acre here on our 3-acre homestead. She covers this with chickens, and then we normally graze this with sheep and goats. We got an issue with her. City found a law way back in the books, like in the 70s, that says that we can't use electric fences inside the city limits. So Natural Grandma can't graze her sheep and goats on this grass, so she'll have to find new ways to harvest it. We're going to turn both of these tractors real soon into 18 foot by 12 or 10 by 18 sheep tractors. She's going to be grazing some lambs out here going back and forth north and south where the chickens went east and west. And she's going to bring this grass, the regrowth from this, you know, this will come back up with all this rain. I mean, there'll be new growth out of that in a week that you won't believe. But that's what happens. Everybody that's bought a chicken tractor from us in the last year or 2 or 3 or 4, they come back and they want another tractor to put something in it just to eat all the grass that they can grow on what we call chicken grass. Candy bar grass, Joe Salton calls it. So anyways, guys, this is a different concept than all you big cattle people. We got cow herds too. We raise grass finished beef at Natural Grandma, but we try to teach this because there's so many more people that can get into this than can get into anything else. They got a backyard, they got a dream, they got some labor. I'm telling you, it's all this old 300-pound boy can do to push that tractor over that grass. Now, when them hens get just a little bit bigger, you can raise them wheels up higher. They're adjustable with chains, and I had them on length 4 today, and that's still where they're at. We just leave them up during the day. Don't tell nobody, but I left it up during the night too. But that grass, pushing that down with this aluminum bar here on the back, you can see what that looks like trying to push that down. It's tough. So anyways, Peter Beck, I know you're watching our YouTube videos all the spare time that you have. So anyways, guys, 12-foot strip down the center. That tractor right there will go all the way to the road, and then it will come back up this strip. It's in between these two. That one there will go all the way to the road down there, and it will move over 10 feet and it'll come back up. On this much grass, guys, we're using a winch on the Kubota, the 4-wheeler, to pull it back east. It's just, I keep telling people that 10 by 12 tractors might not be what you want if you're a 100-pound lady. We have nice Natural Grandma's favorite, which is a 5 by 10. But anyways, that's what's going on at Natural Grandma. Chicken tractors. Carbon being pinned to the ground with hen manure on top of it. Rainfall. Regeneration. I can only imagine over here where this has, been resting for a week. I can only imagine what's going on down in there. Some of this, you can see that, a lot of the seed heads pop back up even after they was pinned down. The grass is down in there nice and green. Still show the effects of the tractor going over it. By the way, there's the raised beds with the poultry compost. Those are huliculture or hula something. They got logs in the bottom of them. Everybody knows more about that than Papa. But look at the oats that she's growing. That's her cover crop. She pulls them oats out and feeds them to goats and sheep and chickens, and then she plants after she pulls them out. But we use chicken compost. Look at the lush dark color in those raised beds. She's using up a little of that nitrogen, which would be good. Look at the old giant ragweed there, horseweed. Look how healthy that booger is. There's a common ragweed there. It's been wet here, so she's not got a lot of her garden planted. But look at the health. Cover crops, guys. If my wife can do it in a raised bed, I would suppose you might be able to do it in one of your fields with all your tractors and stuff. So what do y'all think about this? Come on, guys. You want to be soil scientists and talk to the guys that's doing the big acres. What about little old Natural Grandma here in northwest Missouri? What do you think about what she's doing? By the way, it is her birthday today. 5/20/2024. I'm not telling you how old she is. I'm not. Carbon cowboys. In this case, a carbon cowgirl. I wish you was having this great a day. Papa Hank. at Natural Grandma.